My word, what the hell just happened at New Japan Dominion 2025? Hey there, it's your boy K-Dog here. And we wrapped up, at the time of recording, we wrapped up the New Japan Dominion 2025. And oh my god, there is so much to talk about here. Like, one major thing that is this year's Dominion. It was a House of Torture takeover. Dominion 2025 was House of Torture's night. It was House of Torture's event. Like, go back into the past where you had NWO Sold Out, where it was an NWO pay-per-view. This felt like this was House of Torture's event. But let's start it off with the pre-show, though. We had a Young Lions versus Younger Lions type of match. We had Masatora Yasuda and Daiki Nagai versus Katsuya Morishima and Shoma Kato. Give it a 3-star average match. You know, the winners were Morishima and Kato. It was good. I love it that New Japan is letting this class of young lions kind of shine on their own now, which is great. But it's a pre-show. Good spot for them. Then we get into the War Dogs. Taiji Ishimori, Drilla Maloney, and Clark Connors and Chase Owens versus, think right here is where the mystery partner is supposed to be revealed for House of Torture. Sanada, Yujiro Takahashi, Ren Naruta, and Bad Luck Fala. Oh my god, Bad Luck Fala now going as Bad Fala turned on Bullet Club, turned on the War Dogs. He's an OG. If you guys remember Bullet Club, it was Prince Devitt, or if some of you know, Finn Balor, the Good Brothers, Gato, and Bad Luck Fala. And then Adam Cole joined very quickly because, you know, they had the ROH partnership and everything. So Adam Cole became the ROH side of things. But this is like your OG. And to see Bad Fala, this is what he's going by now, turn on them to join House of Torture. It was like, I was shocked to see that was the case. And then get this part during that match. By the way, I'm going to give this match a 3-star. It wasn't the greatest, it was average, but get this. Chase Owens turned. This was literally the House of Torture event. Like, I can't even wrap my head around what I just witnessed. Like, Chase Owens hands Sanada the guitar. Sanada hits Drilla Maloney with it, and you get 1, 2, 3. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, I couldn't believe it. Chase Owens was another member. He was member of the Rogue Army version of Bullet Club, and he was like part of the second iteration, you know, with the Young Bucks, Chase Owens, AJ Styles, and that kind of group. I was like, what's going on? I thought War Dogs couldn't stand House of Torture. This is House of Torture night, apparently. And I'm thinking, is everyone turning on David Finlay tonight? Like, when I saw this, I was like, holy crap, is David Finlay going to be the lone dog? Is he going to be a lone wolf or something? Like, I'm still in disbelief. Then we get to the next match. We had TMDK's Zack Sabre Jr. and Rohei Oiwa versus Hontai's ELP and Shota Umino. Oiwa and Umino start the match. Great match, good match, very technical match, very technician style. But it's to be expected. Zack Sabre Jr. is in this match. So it's going to be a technical match. You know, Shota Umino is in this match. He's a brawler and a technician. You know, ELP is in this match. He's a flying technician. So it's good. 3.25. You know, and I do like the bridge pin that Zack Sabre Jr. had, how he won. Bridge pin on Shota Umino. 1, 2, 3. But I still couldn't wrap my head around what happened in the previous match. Really, I can't. Like, why? Why did Rogue Army, Bad Fala, and Chase Owen turn on Bullet Club War Dogs? Anyways, the next match we had Yuya Uemura versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. It was a back and forth match. You know, 3 stars, good match, back and forth, average. I know Tanahashi can do a lot better, but I know 3 stars. That's where we're going with Tanahashi's match this time. But Uemura is one of the futures because they kept talking about how he's the last young lion class, and I'm like, he's part of that. You know, Gabe Kidd was there too, or I believe the one before that. Either way, it's that class. They're the next thing. Anyways, but I do like where it went, how that match went, where Uemura locked in a Jushi armbar. Real name is a Jushi Katami. A Jushi Katami armbar, and then Tanahashi reverses it into a roll-up. 1, 2, 3. I was like, okay, doesn't hurt anyone. This is where I'm okay with roll-ups. Then, get this. IWGP Junior Tag Match. Oh my god, if you know, it's supposed to be House of Torture versus Hontai's Master Wato and Yoho. It's supposed to be Kanemaru and Sho. Kanemaru comes in pretending he's got an injury. Returning Doki. I was like, oh my god, Doki's back. First, when I heard Doki, I'm like, oh my god. Then you see the face paint, you're like, oh my god. Third person, Doki turned on just 4 guys to join House of Torture. At this point, I was like, damn, this Dominion tonight was House of Torture Dominion. It was House of Torture night. Because everybody's just joining House of Torture. Like, at this point, I'm like, who's next? Who's going to join House of Torture next? You know, because we have subsequent events coming up. We have the G1 Climax. Is there going to be more House of Torture members? I don't know. But Doki now part of it. Doki took place in part of Kanemaru. And I give this match a 3.25 stars. It was a good match. The match went, everybody did everything they needed to do. After a certain point, bam, that's where we found out that Kanemaru was faking his injury. Kanemaru gets in the match. We get the pipe from Doki. Doki uses the pipe more than once. And they kept referencing Suzuki-gun there. Because they go, oh my god, the Suzuki-gun pipe. The pipe he used during Suzuki-gun. And I'm like, yeah, cool. And then 1, 2, 3 on Master Wato. I'm like, what the? I'm like, seriously? This is HOT, Hot Night. This is House of Torture night. I'm like, what's next? I was like, what next? Hiromu's gonna join? Who else? Gabe Kidd's gonna join? I don't know. The Young Bucks are randomly going to show up and they're going to join. I was like, what? Who else is here? I was like, by the way, I'm happy for Doki returning, by the way. Because that injury, it looked a bit, but I'm glad that Doki's okay and back, but come on. Next was the IWGP Tag Team titles. Tomohiro Ishii and Taichi versus Callum Newman and Greg O'Khan. I can't believe they did this. Very shortly they did it. Randomly put Taichi and Tomohiro Ishii together against Callum Newman and Great Okan, and you have them lose again. And commentary referenced United Empire curse is still. I'm like, come on, you couldn't let them have a decent run at least? Nope, apparently not. Good. Was it a good match? Yeah, I give it a 3.25 stars. You know, everybody hits their moves in the ring, and then ends with Taichi hits new song 1, 2, 3 on Callum Newman. I'm like, okay, if you're trying to build Callum Newman as the new leader of United Empire, because there's no more Will Ospreay, there's no more TJP, why? First of all, why not build this to, I don't know, after G1? Or at least let them retain here. Go into the next event that there is. I have I don't know, or go all the way to Wrestle Kingdom. I don't know. Give them that thing to give it a reason why. Okay, new leader. There's a reason for it. I'm not gonna say I'm mad about it, but I'm just surprised that they built this way, only to go, nope, we're gonna take it away. You know, so I don't know what's left of United Empire at this point. When you don't have Will Ospreay, you don't have TJP, you don't have Jeff Cobb, and your new leader Callum Newman is kind of like falling down. There's no Aussie Open. At this point, I'm like, what is there for United Empire? Anyway, then after this, they announced the G1 Climax, which I'm like, alright, we can go on a good note here, right? The G1 Climax 35 announcement. We have Hiroki Goto, El Fantasme, Shota Umino, Bolton, Oleg, Yuya Uemura, Yota Tsuji, Shingo Takagi, Zack Sabre Jr., Greater Khan, David Finley, Gabe Kidd, Evil, Ren Naruta, Sanada, Konosuke Takeshita, and Hiroshi Tanahashi. And commentary brought up that when they said Konosuke Takeshita, huge pop. When they said Hiroshi Tanahashi, even huger pop. So a lot of people are excited for Konosuke Takeshita and Hiroshi Tanahashi. And they did say one last G1 for Hiroshi Tanahashi. So what I'm hoping, since this is the last one, I'm hoping Tanahashi goes into the quarterfinals. I'm hoping at least he goes to quarterfinals, and then from there, get eliminated. Now, obviously, you know, anyone who's seen my top 10 favorite wrestler, you know I love Hiroshi Tanahashi, but I think because it's the last one, let him go to quarterfinals, but get eliminated during the quarterfinals. Also, they did leave 4 empty spaces, which they said during the New Japan Soul Series, we will have qualifiers to qualify for the last 4 spots. So I'm looking forward for that. Then we go into the never openweight title. I'm glad that this is now getting into the hype. We're getting out of the what's going on moment. We're moving into the never openweight title. We had Bolton Oleg versus champion Konosuke Takeshita. They had a good match, like, because at the beginning they do their thing in the ring, and then quick bit, like snap of a finger, quick. They go outside, go into the ramp, fight at the entrance ramp. I'm like, I'll take that. We had a bit of fight there, and then they're going back and forth. After they go in the ring, they're back and forth. Everybody's doing their move. They're both doing this. They're doing that. You know, everyone's getting their spots in. As typical, Konosuke Takeshita gets a lot of big offense. Bolton Oleg gets a lot of offense. There was a lot of big stuff that was going on in the ring. They go back out a little bit. They come back in the ring. At the end, we finish with Konosuke Takeshita trying to hit his signature to go for the finishing knee, which doesn't happen because Bolton Oleg reverses, goes into the kamikaze. 1, 2, 3. We have a new never open weight champion in Bolton Oleg. I give this 3.5 stars. Konosuke Takeshita, again, I'm going to say this every video that he's in there. Don't sleep on the man. He is this generation's big time, big star. Now we go into the one match that a lot of people are looking forward to, as was I. The dog collar match. David Finlay versus Evil. We had Evil come out with every new member of House of Torture, and I'm like, really? Tonight is House of Torture night. I kept thinking that in my head. I'm like counting the members. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, wow, 12 members. And then we see David Finlay come out, and David Finlay comes out with 2 less War Dog members, and they're all upset about it. And I'm like, I know you lost 2 members tonight. Everybody, I was flabbergasted throughout that. Anyways, commentary, I do like what commentary said. This is not a lumberjack match, by the way. This is a dog collar match, but it looks like we have lumberjacks. I was like, call this a lumberjack dog collar match at this point. Anyways, they're tied up in. We're staring down, and then 30 seconds in, boom. Let's rev it up to gear. David Finlay gets the first offensive ends, with the chain and everything. After a bit, they go outside. Guess what? When they go outside, obviously, House of Torture and what's left of War Dogs go at it with each other. David Finlay and Evil. Oh, I don't know why I forgot the name. Evil. David Finlay and Evil, they go to the audience. They go into the crowd, fighting in the crowd. And I'm like, I'll take it. This is going everywhere. Up, down, left, right. Then they come back in. We see House of Torture and what's left of War Dogs kind of battered. They go into the ring. Once they get into the ring, separated. All right. By the way, in between that, guess what we saw? Did we see Wheelson? No, Wheelson was in a different match. Anyways, lots of choking. Lots and lots of choking. At one point, I did like the smart tactic that David Finlay did when Evil and David Finlay were outside. David Finlay wrapped Evil around with the chain around the ring post, so he was locked up. But one thing I didn't get was, why is the ref saying, hi, get in, get in. I'm like, come on. It's no disqualification. You can do whatever they want. He could sit there, wrap him up, beat the crap out of him until it's a knockout or a TKO. I was scratching my head like, seriously? But that was a smart tactic. Get in the ring. Ref bump 1. Ref bump 2. Evil takes off the collar, and I'm like, oh, God. Here we go. House of Torture comes in. Bullet Club comes in. War Dogs out. House of Torture beat the crap out of them. Set up a table. Bad Follow dives, splashes David Finlay through that table. Evil puts the collar back on. Wake up, ref. Hit the black scorpion. Pull the chain over. And it's done. House of Torture walk out with their head held high. I'm like, what the hell did we just witness? Are we witnessing the death of Bullet Club here, and House of Torture is the new Bullet Club type of thing? Because if you guys remember in 2013 when Bullet Club happened, everybody wanted to be Bullet Club. Everybody wanted to join. By 2015, everybody was Bullet Club, including Joe Blow by ringside. Random guy who just happened to join ROH, some guy who only showed up in New Japan once in their life, said on Bullet Club. I mean, it feels like House of Torture is doing what they did, and it's a new thing. I'm like, might as well. You should have just kept Bullet Club going at that point. But, okay, sure. I'm like, at this point, I was like, I'm not going to be surprised if there's going to be any more new members of House of Torture in the near future. I'm not. Now we go into our co-main event. We had Gabe Kidd versus champion, IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion, Yota Tsuji. Oh, by the way, the dog collar match, I give it a 3.25. Very back and forth match, high pace, off the wall, back and forth, explosive, as it should be. Yota Tsuji is a very explosive wrestler. Gabe Kidd, a very explosive wrestler. I wouldn't expect anything less from the two of them. The rubber match is the rubber match that we need, and we got the match that we got, and oh my lord, what a match. We go through everything. We do all the spots. We ended with G-Blaster, kick out. We set up with another G-Blaster to, nope, reverse knee. And we hit well, actually, prior to that, Gabe Kidd hits a package pile driver, kick out, G-Blaster, kick out. And then Yota Tsuji hits the G-Blaster, kick out, goes for another G-Blaster in the middle of a knee. And then Gabe Kidd hits the Death Rider or Paradigm Shift or Death Rider, whatever you want to call it. And then package pile driver, 1, 2, 3, new champion. I'm giving this match 4 stars. Yo, I like Yota Tsuji. You guys know Los Ingobernables de Japón is my favorite faction. But come on. Ho, 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 ho. Gabe Kidd, baby. Let's go. He deserves it. And then Gabe Kidd goes on the mic and compares himself. He goes, we had, because he didn't go too far back. He started from a certain point. We had Shinsuke Nakamura. Then we had Hiroshi Tanahashi. Then came Kenny Omega. Now, it's my turn. Gabe Kidd takes that spot. And I'm like, ain't wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, do I want to see IWGP Heavyweight Champion Gabe Kidd? Sure, why not? After your IWGP Global title run, sure, let's give you one title run. Why not? I don't mind it. Now, it's main event time. IWGP Heavyweight title, Shingo Takagi versus champion Hiroku Goto. Wow, very back and forth, very explosive, very high paced, as to be expected. Both of them are explosive, both of them are high paced, both of them not giving up. They're giving everything they had. It's almost like do or die situation, how they dealt with it. You know, they went into the 20-minute point. This is something new, I believe. But hey, because again, this is what a heel should do. But hey, I'll take it. Shingo Takagi hits a GTR, which is Goto's finisher. 1, 2, kick out. Okay. No. But then he hits a Made in Japan, 1, 2, kick out. Hits a Burning Hammer, 1, 2, kick out. Okay, that's fine. Then it becomes a blink or you'll miss it moment. Like from that moment on, it was like you blink and you miss a big spot, a big moment. I'm like, all right, so this is what I did. All right. You know, it's one of those moments, like literally blink. Oh crap. I just missed, you know, it was that amazing. Goto tried to go for the GTR, got reversed into the, what was it? No, Goto tried to hit the GTR, didn't go well. Then Shingo went for Burning Dragon. Goto reversed it into GTR. Shingo kicks out. Then Goto hits another GTR. 1, 2, 3, pin over. I was like, I knew he was going to retain. It only made sense. And then we go into after match into the press where we see Goto sitting there. Who comes out? Zack Sabre Jr. says, "You know what happened at Resurgence. We all know what happened. It was a double pin. We all know. We need the rubber match." As to be expected. And I like that ZSJ said after the G1 climax, whether I win the G1 or not, I'm next in line. And Goto said yes. They extended hands. They shook hands. They nodded and walked off. I am looking forward for the rematch for that. And that match, by the way, I'm giving it a 4.25 stars. That's my match of the night. Overall, my feelings of this is House of Torture night. This was House of Torture's event. What do I give this overall? Overall, this is getting a 3.75 stars from your boy. Anyways, I love Dominion tonight. Tonight's Dominion was shocking, if you will. House of Torture. Shocking. Pun intended. Anyways, all jokes aside, if you guys like wrestling, you guys love video games, and you like movies, well, this is the channel for you. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell button to be notified when we upload new videos. And check out all of our videos. Share all these videos around. Anyways, remember, as always, enjoy life. Keep on collecting. And we'll see you all for another video.